The following portion of Daytime is sponsored by Newsom Eye.
Welcome back to Daytime, everyone. If you're struggling with your eyesight and you've been told LASIK is not right for you, it's time to get another opinion. We're joined now by Dr. Hunter Newsom from Newsom Eye. Dr. Newsom is known worldwide as the inventor of the Newsom bladeless laser cataract surgery technique. And he is joined by Chance Faircloth, a Newsom Eye patient with an interesting story. All right, Chance, let's start with you and talk about your eyesight. How bad was it?
It was so bad that they told me I was farsighted beyond Miami. And I wore these really thick glasses all for about 40 years, and they kept getting bigger and bigger each year because my prescription was going further and further south. So I had to get the biggest lenses they could make from like Pepsi or Coke or something.
I just happen to have one of those old lenses, and just to give you an idea of how thick that was, those were
that was me.
That was you were wearing that.
I was the professor in school.
Wow.
I was the smart guy.
I don't know how you saw anything through this. This is really, really thick. So you went to a LASIK clinic, right?
Yes. I went to a couple just to see, one, I wanted to see the atmosphere of the places that I walked into, just to see how they would, you know, accept me as I walked in. And some of the places weren't as friendly as you would think they would be, you know, especially for eyes. And I wanted to get a screening for LASIK because I didn't know if I could do that or not. And I was told, you know, you're not a candidate for that.
And then you went to see Dr. Newsom at Newsom Eyes?
Yes, he's got a really big sign out front on his road there. And I went in there and I walked in, and you step off the elevator and they're all like, hey, happy to see you. And they were so friendly right off the bat. And I'm like, well, maybe these people can give me the answers I'm looking for. And sure enough, I've been pleased with going there and seeing all the people and seeing the staff, and the whole procedure was just perfect for me.
Dr. Newsom, obviously you could do something that the other LASIK clinics could not do. So how were you able to help Chance?
Well, there's a lot of different techniques and different surgical procedures that you have to help out with different conditions of the eye. He was a very extreme case. He was born with an extremely small eye with a very high +9 prescription. So LASIK works well in kind of the middle of the road that you have, but when you get out to those extreme areas, you start to drop off and you can't have that option. So if you go someplace where all they do is LASIK, then some of those choices for the outlayers start to fall off and they're not good options to have LASIK. So for him, we did what's basically kind of early cataract surgery, or what we call lens replacement surgery. We went in and took the natural lens he was born with out of his eye and replaced it with a new eye. And he's now actually been without glasses for almost 2 years.
Really? So you lived most of your life wearing glasses?
Yeah, I couldn't do anything without glasses.
And so tell us about what it's been like since you had that surgery.
Well, I mean, I've always been very active, you know, outdoors type person. I mean, we live in Florida, the Sunshine State. There's so many things to do, and I'm a water person, actually in the water. I love to go, you know, snorkeling, skiing. Now I'm doing surfing. We couldn't do surfing as much because, you know, when you hit the waves, the water hits your eyes, and if you have contacts in, it'll wash them out, or they'll get pasty. And then by the nighttime, you can't pull them out. So it's like, now I can surf without having to worry about, you know, getting up and taking my contacts out.
That's why I love the LASIK too, because it makes such a difference when you want to go into the salt water and just have some fun. You get your life back, don't you?
Oh yeah, you never have to get glasses again.
Gentlemen, thank you both very much. Learn more about Dr. Newsom, his staff, and their work by going to NEWSOMEYE.com or calling 813-908-2020. The more you know about what they do, the more you'll want Newsom Eyes. We'll be right back with more Daytime, so don't go away.
The preceding portion of Daytime was sponsored by Newsom Eye.